welcome to G-Tap.
G-Tap.
We are here for the first press conference of the entire E3 2017 week. We're looking at EA Play, which starts in just about 2.5 minutes.
This would be Electronic Arts. I was kind of surprised when you told me that they're doing this in a tent out in Hollywood.
I think so. I don't know if it's an actual theater. I mean, looking at what we look at, look how the lighting's set up. I think that's probably what it is. Yeah, I heard they set up in Hollywood because they didn't want to be like adjacent, because technically EA is not at E3.
At E3, yeah, they did this.
They're through like I think you probably saw Battlefront at like certain PC vendors and maybe PlayStation, but like they themselves don't have a presence there. They do this whole event EA Play.
Yeah, definitely. I just tweeted. It looks like their area looks like a very nerdy bar, just awash in red.
Yeah.
And we wish we were there.
and the music is playing to that kind of feel as well. Let's see. Let's recap. Can we remember our predictions?
Yeah. So I got Mass Effect DLC, new IP, and an inevitable Star Wars Battlefront mess up.
Gotcha. If I remember correctly, I said that they would announce a new Star Wars game, most likely the one from, still can't remember her name, who did Uncharted.
Yeah.
They might reveal a visceral one, but I expect the other one first. God, what else did I say? I said
Madden for the Switch.
Madden for the Switch. Did I say it for the Nintendo or for this one?
I thought you said it for this one.
I might have said it for Nintendo. I don't remember.
Wasn't like we.
You know what? There's a great video online already that you can do to go check out and see exactly what we said.
Yep.
But as we get down to a minute here, I do apologize. I don't remember what I said, so deal.
So, like I said, you're going to be watching this, watching along with us.
We will be tweeting and stuff as we go.
Ready, pending to mature.
Well, that's for the whole show.
I'm going to have to ask you to get upstairs.
I'm sorry. I'm not at the appropriate age. We won't be tweeting with your phone sound, right?
I can make it sound.
Let's make it sound just so we don't get beeps and boops all throughout the thing.
Yeah, I think I do the thing.
Alright.
We will be tweeting as we go through this, so GTAP_live on Twitter. Check us out. We'll be tweeting all through the weekend, all through this one, so if you see us with our heads down, that means we're making it funny on the other line.
Right. Be part of the conversation. And if you're watching this in the past, it's really hard to go backwards in Twitter, so don't worry about it.
You can just go to our page and just look at all of them.
Here we go.
Hey, there's Tony, huh? Yeah.
Star Wars, Cars, Cars. I saw Red Blade.
I was going to say you saw Color Red.
Yeah, Color Red.
Look at that,
Sports and guns, we still have them. We still got them. Let's be honest, one of the biggest properties.
That's one part of I didn't think they were showing off any Battlefield or Medal of Honor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's not what I expected the one to end on, is Patriots players doing a drum line.
No, so you know, we're from Pittsburgh.
So we're not fans of the Patriots.
Yeah, we're already not liking the Patriots.
Hey guys, Madden 18. We know you were worried, but we are proud to announce that Madden is going to release this year. And it's going to be bigger and better than ever. Unless it's not. I don't know how to do that.
Okay, that's fine. We'll figure it out. Oh, they're going to drumline on this.
Devin, I covered your career at the University of Texas. Where'd you disappear to?
Oh no, so they're doing the thing they did with FIFA. Except it's even more cliche, or maybe it's more cliche because I'm an American. Where did you go?
What's to stop you from hightailing again?
Let me ask you something. Why are you here? Because football's my life. My father used to say,
When the world knocks you down, get back up again.
Wade is miles behind. Long shot. You gonna get hit today?
You're not the only one trying to get drafted. No, man, forget you.
I like this kind of.
Devin Wade at the line for the
I
final
think it's a
play.
good improvement. It's just,
Biggest moment of your life.
well, nothing's gonna be. Was that NBA?
Let's go out there and prove to
Was
the
it
world
their
that we
NBA?
belong.
The one where there was a ghost player and the one that was. It was like Dr. Dre or something. That's Mike Jones. Was the one who I think made it. Madden, we've got it.
Round of applause for the drumline, guys.
We thought that was really cool in practice. Okay.
That's Madden like you've never seen it. And I might be biased, but I'm pretty sure that's the most innovative Madden we've done in well over a decade. Welcome
really
to
show
EA
as much of
Play
the actual gameplay of
2017, coming to you from the Hollywood Palladium. This is our second year at EA
there's the
Play.
Palladium, okay.
Last year we went out on a limb.
That's more than a 10.
Tried to do something a little different with a view to changing the way you interact with products before they launch. We wanted to do something that put the games in your hands earlier, and it showed us how much further we can go. As you can
Okay.
see, we've built a
I
creative
think this
space
is
here.
an EA access
We're
place.
right in the middle of it.
Is that
This
what
is
happened
going to
with
be where
Mass
it all goes
Got
down
out a little
over the
too
next
early
3
for our
days.
hands.
Playing, creating, and sharing with the rest of the world. We've built it this way for a very simple reason. We want more of you to be able to experience this moment. For thousands of you in Hollywood this week,
just be
we have
honest, you
hundreds of
just- you want more of
stations
us to
for
post,
hands-on gameplay. And for tens of millions of you out there joining online from across the world, you won't hear it just from us. You'll hear it from players, right here. They're here to see new things, to ask questions, to challenge us, to tell us what they like, and especially what they don't.
The game sucks.
Yeah, I
We
was
don't
gonna
want to
say-
hear that.
Yeah, I was going to say, buy our game.
Create content. And of course, they're going to play as many games as they possibly can. So let's set the stage for what we'll do over the next hour and a bit. We're going to go deep into
Hour and a
8
bit.
new
And a bit.
experiences,
That's
each
okay,
with
he's
major
British, you can get away
reveals,
with that.
massive innovation, and stories that'll pull you in. 2 years ago, we launched Star Wars Battlefront, and we got a lot of feedback.
Like
A
put
lot of it
flippin'
positive,
jet fighters
and a
in it.
bunch of it constructive.
Like put
It's a
frickin' space
euphemism
battles
for
in
not
there.
as positive. So today we're going to bring you 30
Hey, you know
minutes
what? They're
of
being
Star Wars
honest in a weird
Battlefront
way.
2.
That's kinda cool.
And what we hope you'll see is that we've addressed all of the feedback and gone even further.
We'll admit they have a single.
We've got a
player
mix of
campaign, so that
everything
was
here
my
for you.
first
A look
big
at new
play
IP, some
why
killer
I
new
never played it.
trailers, demos, and a bunch of live gameplay. This is going to be a lot of fun. And it should be, right?
Yeah.
Because we're all here for one simple reason.
I just want to see what they do. with
All
space
of us
battles.
share
I love
one fundamental belief.
Or
and
the
that's
original
that
run of
games
Battlefront.
are
When
the
they get to
best
Battlefront
form
2.
of
I
entertainment
remember
on the
playing.
planet.
Yeah, you're really big into space stuff.
Yeah.
We're almost
They
done.
connect us like nothing
And then
else.
Battlefront
They
3,
bring
they
us
were supposed
together
to get
across
to, supposed to
cities
make it
and
so you could
countries.
go
They
down to the
inspire
planets,
us.
then back up to
They
space, then
ignite
onto
the
ships
fires of
seamlessly.
competition
You kind of see
inside
that
us.
in like the Vita. and
Games
3DS
allow
when
us
they
to
were
do
released, 'cause there's
extraordinary
supposed to be tie-ins
things
to that
and to
never
be
came out.
extraordinary in our own ways. Games enable us to be our most creative selves, whether that's as game makers trying to pioneer new ways to play, or players making each game a unique expression of our own passion for what we do. Games put the power of play in our hands, to do with it what we want and to make it our own.
You know, it's funny. EA
Let's
goes
celebrate.
through cycles where they're like
For the next 3
surprisingly
days, we're here to
innovative,
celebrate play
and then
with all of you.
When they're just
And what
shameless,
better place
soulless
to
corporate
start
people.
than with a game that has
I think
taken
they're
the
the
world by
shameless corporate
storm?
people at the
Battlefield
moment, but,
1.
like, remember when they
There's,
originally
yeah,
like,
there's more than 20 million Battlefield 1 players out there today, and we've got a lot to share about a revolution that's coming to this great franchise. So let's jump to Battlefield
dinosaurs?
right from the creative heart of
we're
EA
going to
Play.
release Battlefield 1942 to make all wikis work that poorly. No, Battlefield.
Hey everyone, I'm
1
Andrew
again.
Galata,
You
producer
ever
for
see the stuff
Battlefield
for
1
Battlefield
at our DICE
dinosaurs
studio
to counteract
right here
Call of
in
Duty
LA.
zombies?
I'm standing inside the
It
creator
was something
cave
they
at
made
EA
originally. It was
Play,
like
where
you
our
ride a
community
Triceratops
is
as a
creating
tank,
new
and you
content
have
to share
pterodactyls
with
as
players
says.
across the globe.
It was a joke for a while, but
That
then
seems
we
very
were-
honorific to
See more
the
than
struggles and
20
horrors of World
million
War I.
players embracing the game, crafting their own memorable moments, only possible in Battlefield 1. Let's take a look.
Hey, Noob, I got some questions to ask you.
Okay.
What is it about the Battlefield franchise that's so special and appealing to you?
The thing I find special about Battlefield is teamwork. I'm not good at shooting. Sometimes I like to repair, or heal, or hide.
Oh, I just shot an airplane out with the cable!
I'm most definitely proud to be a part of the Battlefield community. I've never been a part of any other gaming community where people are just so passionate about their game.
Everyone in this community is focusing on making this game as best as it can be and expanding on the experiences that we've already had.
No way!
Was mich an Battlefield begeistert, ist die schiere Bandbreite an Dingen, die ich in diesem Spiel tun kann.
Player versus tank versus plane versus environment.
My most memorable moments is what I do with my
I
community.
like Battlefield, but most of my
that just does massive, crazy
like
things.
well after
I made so many amazing friends who've become more like family.
It's something that brought a whole lot of people together. We'll squad up and go and tear it
I
up.
also played Everlevel crap with Battlefield Heroes, which was
I killed them all!
free to play.
I killed them all!
There was a whole summer I lost it.
Oh, got a roadkill!
Streamers are really into it. You should be too.
I'll never be able to do that again in my life! I'll never be able to do that again in my life. Never, ever. That's it. That's as good as it gets. I should just stop playing. I should quit.
Streaming is a weird culture. I don't understand people who just watch people
He
play
just
video.
disabled a moving truck with a grenade while jumping off a horse. Incredible. We love these only in Battlefield moments, and we want even more of them. So we're bringing more ways for you to play. First, Night Maps debut this summer. In Neville Nights and Prise de Terreur, you'll need to deploy tactics as you fight through the night in a massive network of trenches.
That'll be
Second,
a pretty game.
I'm excited to announce a major revolution in Battlefield 1. We're bringing epic battles to the Eastern Front of World War I. In the Name of the Tsar expands Battlefield 1 to the blistering winter in the East. This is the biggest front of World War I.
Well, I mean, it's the Tsar,
And with
right?
it,
So he might
we're
be a
bringing
disciple
you
of Rasputin.
6 new maps,
He's a
the
wizard.
Russian army, including the mighty Hussar cavalry, new vehicles and weapons to expand your arsenal, and the iconic Women's Battalion of Death. Finally, we're introducing a richer gameplay experience in both progression and operations mode by bringing deeper player progression through all new assignments.
So it sounds
the
like they're just
ability
gonna shore up
to tailor
Battlefield
your
1
playstyle with
keep the community going,
specializations,
basically
and
putting them on
new
2-year cycles.
multi-battle
So they'll do
experiences
Battlefront
woven through
and
the
keep
fan
that
favorite
going
game
for 2
mode
years.
operations.
Battlefield, yeah.
All of this coming in September as part of In the Name of the Tsar. And for the next 3 days, the Lupkow Pass map from In the Name of the Tsar is right here at EA Play. For those of you tuning in,
Looks
you'll get a
snowy.
glimpse of it from these guys when they share it on their channels very soon. So there you have it. 8 new maps in total, opening up the largest front in World War I with new ways to play. There's never been a better time to be part of the Battlefield community. Now enough of me. Let's give you a first look at In the Name of the Tsar. A revolution
This seems
is
like
coming.
I was really nervous, but I took some.
I
I'm
took
not
some-
nervous
I
now.
took
I'm
something
not nervous
Yeah,
now.
exactly. I took something to relax me a bit.
You know what? Everything's great. Everything's so great. That's a knife.
Trench knife.
Hey, it's a knife.
Услышишь гром и вспомнишь обо мне. Полоска неба будет твердо алой.
War tanks! War tanks!
Как тогда.
Yeah, war trains, I'm sorry. Totally crazy, weird thing. World War I is weird. It's in this weird intersection between the industrialization and mechanization.
You have a guy riding a horse with a spear.
Or bayonet, but yeah, but that bayonet's a spear.
But you know what I mean? Like he's basically.
And then you got this wizard girl.
He's basically Lancelotting people.
Well, that's what's so interesting is it was right between like what we think of World War II, like a mechanized industrial
Hi, everyone.
war, and
I have the privilege of leading our global development teams. 6,000 of the most creative people making truly amazing experiences, including Battlefield 1.
He does. He normally is just shirtless.
Now, this summer is going to be huge. So much new content, so much more to play, and so many new ways to play.
And we were World
There's
War I,
one more
which is
thing we'll
before
bring to
World War II, so
Battlefield.
just saying it's better.
Later this year, we're going to give you a new competitive Battlefield experience. We've heard
No, I
you
mean,
want
EA
a
Play mic is
smaller,
probably not
tighter
on,
experience,
but it's
focused on
just in
team
case
play.
that mic goes.
You want all-out war build for competition.
That's smart. I mean,
and
we've
you want it
seen that
accessible
as a common
to players and
occurrence
to
in
viewers.
E3 is one of the mics
And
goes.
it's coming.
Yeah.
I can't wait to share more with you guys at Gamescom in August. Now, competition is at the center of EA today, and we've always thought about it a little differently. We believe in making stars of all our players.
Do you?
Let me tell you something really cool. Last month, I was watching an amazing competitor, Shells. He made it to the FUT Championship finals in Berlin. 6 months ago, this guy was an unknown. Now he's a worldwide star. And he'll be competing with the best at the FIFA Interactive World Cup final in August. Now, we want to find more stars, so we're doubling down in competition in ways only EA can. This fall, we're launching the largest FIFA championship ever, with many ways to compete.
You know, first generation.
The best FUT players will compete in the FIFA Ultimate Team Champions Cups. And in our official Football League competitions, you can represent your favorite real-world team.
I know that the path to victory is microtransactions.
True, you can. We'll have much more to share, including our Madden plans later this summer. As developers, your passion is what fuels us. Your stories inspire us, and competition like nothing else brings them to life.
Sports!
Anything happens in this tournament, at least he has that.
This is my first time. This is my first time competing. I just thought maybe this is something I could do.
So many good players.
I want to beat them just like they want to beat me.
I just don't understand how people think I'm the underdog.
That is confidence right there.
This is the highest level you can play.
Esports is getting bigger.
There is a real thin line between success and failure. How nervous are you right now?
It's getting bigger among
really
people
tough
like
game.
I'm never going to lose ever in my life.
He's just a person you can hate.
He is an absolute beast.
I wonder if we're going to see a handshake. Nope, not going to see it.
He's come up in second place time and time again.
This is what competitive gaming is all about.
Trying to tie to the actual team.
We're about to crown a new
almost
king.
local competition. Hey, this is a Detroit team, and then go over against the Washington team. I think that helps make it more like real sports, which I think will lead to
Were you ever in doubt in
better,
that game?
I was in doubt the whole time.
better acceptance.
These guys are going through something special right now. Ladies and gentlemen, sitting on your couch, this could be you.
These are the teams that people see them reoccurring. That's why, the NFL, we're Steelers fans because we're from Pittsburgh, but because,
That's bad. It's them. It's not us. Sorry, we just lost the sound a little bit there. For
no, I thought that was them.
Hello, and welcome to GTAP.
GTAP.
We are here for the first press conference of the entire E3 2017 week. We're looking at EA Play, which starts in just about 2.5 minutes.
This would be Electronic Arts. Actually, I was kind of surprised when you told me that they're doing this in a tent out in Hollywood.
I think so. I don't know if it's an actual theater. I mean, looking at what we look at, look how the lighting's set up. I think that's probably what it is. Yeah, I heard they set up in Hollywood because they didn't want to be like adjacent, because technically EA is not at E3.
At E3, yeah, they did this.
They're through like I think you probably saw Battlefront at like certain PC vendors and maybe PlayStation, but like they themselves don't have a presence there. They do this whole event EA Play.
Yeah, definitely. I just tweeted. It looks like their area looks like a very nerdy bar, just awash in red.
Yeah.
And we wish we were there.
and the music is playing to that kind of feel as well. Let's see. Let's recap. Can we remember our predictions?
Yeah. So I got Mass Effect DLC, new IP, and an inevitable Star Wars Battlefront mess up.
Gotcha. If I remember correctly, I said that they would announce a new Star Wars game, most likely the one from, still can't remember her name, who did Uncharted.
Yeah.
They might reveal the Visceral one, but I expect the other one first. God, what else did I say? I said...
Madden for the Switch.
Madden for the Switch. Did I say it for the Nintendo or for this one?
I thought you said it for this one.
I might have said it for Nintendo. I don't remember.
Wasn't like we
You know what? There's a great video online already that you can do to go check out and see exactly what we said.
Yep.
But as we get down to a minute here, I do apologize. I don't remember what I said, so deal.
So, like I said, you're going to be watching this, watch along with us.
We will be tweeting and stuff as we go.
Ready, pending to mature.
Well, that's for the whole show.
I'm going to have to ask you to get upstairs.
I'm sorry. I'm not of the appropriate age. We won't be tweeting, but your phone sound, right?
Can you make it sound?
Let's make it sound just so we're not getting beeps and boops all throughout the thing.
Good, I think I did the thing.
Alright.
We will be tweeting as we go through this, so GTAP_live on Twitter. Check us out. We'll be tweeting all through the weekend, all through this one, so if you see us with our heads down, that means we're making it funny on the other one.
Right. Be part of the conversation. And if you're watching this in the past, it's really hard to go backwards in Twitter. Don't worry about it.
You can just go to our page and just look at all of them.
Here we go.
Hey, there's Tony up.
Yeah. Star Wars. Cars.
Cristiano Ronaldo, could you get anyone better than that?
That man doesn't have a six-pack, he's got an
something big
eight-pack.
happening.
Right.
Basketball up and down the court.
The only way to make
When you're on one of the
Cristiano
court,
look
make
better
play.
is to jam him in spandex
Hockey.
and capture his
That's
data.
a way higher
That
story.
beautiful man.
I mean,
He's
baseball's
done it
really the
all.
only
That's
thing
it.
that's
Back-to-back
popular,
champion
which
of
is
Europe.
very-
The La
But
Liga
even
title.
baseball,
Won
too,
the
guaranteed
all-winner
beats of
literally
action.
every
A
trophy.
soccer game can just
Most
be the ball
impressive
going back
from
and forth for an
our
hour and a half.
That's true.
The only one that I hear people really hit,
Roger.
like they
But
hit on
as
baseball,
huge
but
as
I
Ronaldo has
think it's
been
reasonable to
this
understand why
past year,
baseball's popular
there's one
here.
story
It's also
bigger than the
one of the most popular
yeah.
sports in the
Peter
world
Moore
too, because
becoming CEO
unlike
at
the
Liverpool.
Olympics,
Good luck
which
with
are
that
finally
one,
bringing
mate.
it
Yeah,
back,
no,
they
no,
forgot
Rog.
that. Oh right,
No, Rog.
all of South
The
America,
biggest
all of
story
Asia
in
plays
football
baseball.
is, of course, Alex Hunter.
But Europe doesn't
the
play
new
baseball, so it must not
hero
be popular.
of the virtual
Like,
pitch
well,
and
who
the
are the
star of
Americans
the
this
journey.
The journey.
Alex would go on.
But what I was
to
going to say
more
with
than
that is,
360 million goals. in
I
his
just
first
think it's
season.
one of those things
Well, that
where
one's true, and so is this one. Whenever our good old English
I
national
think
team
because
take
of how
the field
European
over
it
the
is,
past year,
it will always
the
be
single name most tweeted,
more
even more than
European.
Sir Harry Kane.
And Americans will always
Alex
have at least like
Hunter.
an arm's reach from
We could have used him.
Like,
today.
I don't think you're ever going to live in a world where we wake up and basketball and,
Talking
and
about
American
winning it
football
all,
have been
though, what a
supplanted by
storybook year
traditional
Alex
football.
Hunter's
Like,
had.
it's
Winning
not
the
gonna
FA Cup, just 18
I mean,
years
no matter
old,
how
barely
hard the
passed
NFL
his
tries
bar
to
mitzvah.
self-destroy
He's
themselves.
experienced more in his first season than I will in my entire life.
Yeah, I know.
That is true. It was
Sad
quite
but
the
true.
start.
Sorry we're talking over
Truly
this part, but
amazing.
you know, soccer.
But the
well,
life
I mean,
of
let's be
every
honest,
footballer
none
is
of
a
you are
journey
listening.
filled
Yes,
with
in some
victory,
ways.
Well, that's the
defeat,
biggest part.
glory,
Yeah,
and
this is totally for the
conflict,
Europeans.
dreams come true, and challenges that lie ahead.
It's not to say that there aren't soccer fans in America.
Everyone
There's tons of
wants to
soccer
know
fans
what
in America.
is
but
next
a lot
for
of
our man
them
Alex
are
Hunter.
either, you
know,
know,
Davo,
expats
but it
from
seems
Europe or
like
friends
everyone's
of
got an
expats
opinion.
from Europe who a European showed you why the game is really great.
There
And
is
playing
one
soccer's
question
amazing.
on
I do want to say,
everybody's
soccer's an
lips.
amazing game.
Next for Hunter.
Everyone's
just talking
hunting
about
Hunter.
spectating.
Alex Hunter has been talked about. I think always Alex
Oh.
I think that's just paper talk almost.
That's really cool that it's a sequel.
Bundesliga.
Like it's going to keep going forward.
Alex Hunter is a proper talent.
So let's go into NHL 2018, right?
The right manager.
Any club will be lucky to have him.
Alex Hunter is in the media every day, and it's getting annoying to be fair.
Oh, so irritating. What kind of club would let Alex Hunter go?
I'm not really sure that a move is the right
By the end of Monday, you might be able to shave.
But this guy's getting too big for his boots, blood.
Alexander is a great player.
He's a Wednesday.
Yeah, she is. He's very quick.
Got skill, amazing skills.
fenomenale.
They're going to. Well, the Pens are going to win one of those nights.
Rumors have got to stop.
Right?
Alex Hunter, you really are wasting time.
Well,
I like hockey.
stay
You
and
know,
go.
it and baseball is sports I like.
Are you
Now, by the way,
sure?
if you're not sure what's going on, right now is the best time to watch You're not supposed to have games that go 1-5, 1-5, 5-1, and then what, 0-3 or 3-2.
Well, it was like 5 and 2.
Wow.
What up, guys?
4-1.
Thank you for having me, EA.
Can I get a
If you guys
jean
don't know
jacket
who I
finally?
am, my name is Jesse Wellens, and I am a YouTube creator.
creator.
So I am
Yeah,
here.
Are you a streamer or are you a
to
Let's Play person?
talk
'Cause
about
creator
Need
is a
for Speed.
really vague term. Where you
Payback.
Wow, man, he is.
If you guys didn't know, Need for Speed Payback,
What? Streamers aren't good actors?
Yeah, it's pretty
weird.
good. But all right, all set aside, I'm a YouTube creator. Need for Speed Payback is coming
really
out.
great. Would they
I got my
reverse
boy
this?
Marcus, executive producer here.
I don't know
he
if that would
is
help.
the producer
Really?
of the game.
I think
Thank
a
you,
lot of
Nick,
YouTube.
for
Well,
having
first
me.
off, there's a crowd.
Hey man, thanks Jesse.
Get
Obviously
the
we're
creator
very
in. Get
excited
the
to
creator.
tell everyone about
Here's the
the
thing.
Payback here today, but more importantly,
He's an
show
influencer,
it.
but the problem
In
is
Payback,
he's
you
not
are
a-
on a revenge
he's not used to
mission
talking in
to
front of
take down
stage.
the house.
I talked to millions of
House
people
is a cartel
that
that
aren't
processes
there.
casinos,
Yes.
criminals, and cops, and that is
Just because
delivering
we
we're
have-
delivering a brand new
have public speaking
experience
skills doesn't mean
with
most
wild
people
heist
do.
missions, intense cop pursuits,
He's also
grueling
more
combat
successful than
moments,
ever.
and
He's deflated,
jaw-dropping
too. He
action
feels so
moments.
bad.
No longer is
Well, that
it
was
just
his
being
chance to
about being
shine.
first across the finish line. We are putting you behind the wheel of an action-driving
pretty
fantasy.
great.
Can we drop the
So Need for Speed has been around for
Here's
a
where it
long
pulls it up.
time. There's been a lot of new things coming to the
Yeah, you're
game,
making the game
and a
look
lot
bad.
of old
Yep.
things that people are familiar
Yeah.
with the franchise.
Exactly. You know, we're putting a new narrative into the game where you drive 3 different characters, Tyler, Jess, and Mac, all bringing their own unique playstyle to the game. You drive across city, mountains, deserts, and canyons in the most diverse
more
open
interesting
world
world
ever
that
made
ever
for a Need for Speed
exists.
game. There's a lot of great new
Have you seen
elements in this
Fast and
game, but
Furious?
also
We're making
obviously a
one of
lot of
those.
fundamentals like customization. We go way deeper when it comes to visual and performance customizations, as well as introducing
the
something
creators
on
say?
top of that, something we
I'm
call
fighting for my
relics,
accent and I'm
which
still
are
delivering.
abandoned classic cars that you
Jean
transform
jacket.
from scrap to stock to supercars.
Speaking of customization, my homie Nick, AR12 Gaming, he looks like he's customizing a classic Beetle. He's going to be doing a lot
chose
more
the
of this
Beetle,
customization
of all
and
the things you could have
gameplay
done on
at
here.
1:30 on the stream if you want to
The
come
performance
back.
car everyone
But
hopes
enough
for.
talking about it. I'm trying to see it.
Yeah, you know, we're absolutely very excited to show
This
you
is
the
just like
first
last year where it's
one
just
of the
like they're trying to
blockbusters
get
from Need for Speed
influencers
Payback
involved, but
called the
influencers
Highway
are
Heist
not-
that shows that intense action driving
They're not the
experience.
presence you
So
want
let's
them to
turn
be.
around and take a look.
It's funny watching this. So you have a bunch of cars driving around, and you have 3 different characters in there, huh?
Yep.
Sounds like Grand Theft Auto Mike, doesn't it?
Koenigsegg 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds. We intercept, then grab the cargo.
It'll be part of a convoy.
What are you thinking?
Quick hit and run. Get me close to the
This is
truck
that
and I'll
thing
take
of,
care of
like,
the rest.
Yeah, just running around with these really one at a time to identify
Get me
later
close to that
and
truck
chop
before it
kind
hits
of
the
cars.
tunnel.
That's not
The
how
house
someone
won't let
would
us
do
anywhere
it.
near the truck.
It's
We
fun.
gotta
It's
take
fun
out those
fantasy.
cars.
But it's up there with
Get rid of
like
these guys.
Nathan Drake killing a small nation worth of That's some burnout.
That's some bad.
Well, that's who makes these, right? This
Yeah,
is Criterion.
the Criterion. Yeah, like the only guys who.
Well, what's left of Criterion?
Yeah, there was the guys who originally left to make that. The like warehouse.
Dangerous Golf
yeah.
and Crash Zone.
There's like that. There's like those guys that are just not part of it. That's all the assets.
Damn it.
Apparently, this truck's also driven by an extreme.
What the hell?
This guy's out of his mind.
Says
There's
the people
something much
who were.
bigger going on here.
What's the play?
Forget the
The
tunnel.
only thing I
We
can
get him
hope with
before
this.
he
That's kind
leaves
of
the
cool.
city.
That was very split second to me going through all that debris.
The thing I could be excited for is they've actually taken their time. Because they've been working on this.
Yeah, but it really reminds me of Need for Speed to Run. You remember that game? Like, and that just adding narrative to this game didn't do what they wanted it to do. But so that doesn't mean they can't try again.
Here's the thing though, the narrative isn't what I'm really focused on. It's the gameplay, like this. They have takedowns.
Yeah, that's burnout.
They have, yeah, exactly. They put the crash.
There you go, Mike. There's your move. Back left bumper.
Back left bumper. I'm going to push you into the teleporter. Exactly.
Yeah. And your car's pristine and immortal.
Take him out, Ty.
Which is kind of the only thing is those are amazing, but I am a little disappointed. There's like apparently no.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't have any
crash model like your car,
or anything like
but that's because the Ford Mustang GT. Yeah, I'm sure Ford said, "Don't make my car break because it's amazing."
Do it.
And just like why like Forza doesn't have like a crash or a damage model on their car.
I think it's scratched.
Oh my God, this is what was that? Flat out. The one game is all built about jumping from car to car.
No, you're thinking of the one with Vin Diesel. My driver's whoa!
That is not how a car leaves. That's fine. Whatever. It's fantasy. It's awesome. There's no way that car could survive that drop, though. That's cool that you switched characters, though.
Good job, team. Let's take this.
You know what I mean? That was a cool transition.
That was a game where you rent a car and the guy out of the windshield.
Oh.
Okay, boys. Let's even the odds.
Wait. How? You just driving towards a police line with a helicopter apparently going dangerously
I can
low
assure you
at
that plays as well as it
They
looks.
call these EA Originals.
Last year at EA Play, we unveiled EA Originals. The program was something we created to support small, independent
This is
studios.
like this was their relaunch.
To bring experiences
Well, this
that
is
are
where they
unique,
showed,
gorgeous, innovative,
what
and
was
memorable
the
to the
Yarn
world.
one?
We are
Yeah, it was like
partnering
that.
with
They
game
also had, I think,
creators through
Ori
the
and the Blind
process
Forest.
from
Was that
development to
No,
marketing
that
to
was
publishing. But EA Originals is also about funding, about offering a level of security. The profits from these games go back to the hands of the developers. We have been overwhelmed with the indie community's reaction to this. I can tell you, we've received hundreds of pitches, many of them brilliant, and as a result, we now have several new titles in
And
development.
there's 4 or 5 guys who took their
Today,
ideas.
I want to
and didn't tell
introduce
them
you
they
to our
took them,
next
let them
EA
go.
Originals title. One that I've been very close to
But
from
our
the
lawyers
beginning.
tell us we're big enough that we can
This
deal
game
with it.
tells a story in an entirely new way. Now, a few years ago, I played the indie hit, Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons with my oldest daughter. I loved how
I don't know how
different
to
the
play it,
game
but I
felt.
remember all the buzz around
The
it.
mechanics and storytelling were really cool, and we both loved the emotional story.
It was that.
So I decided to contact the game's creator, Joseph Fares. When we met, we instantly realized we shared the same passion for games and how to bring new experiences to players. I also found out that he was building a new studio called Hateslight.
Hateslight?
Now we're
I'm assuming
thrilled
that
to be
means
working with
something
Joseph to bring his new project to all of you.
Non-American.
What started out as a wild idea on paper has now turned into a groundbreaking, one-of-a-kind game called A Way Out. Take a look.
Okay.
Like a limbo
Hey, IP.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's the
What's your
original. I
plan?
don't want that. Hazel Light.
Stay the hell away from me, okay?
This is a prison break game? I'm down with that. That's interesting. Close to play. That is a nose. He's got such a 50s look to him. I can't tell.
I'm sure you have good reasons to bust out of here, but I need to get out of here too. Yeah? Not my problem.
Go on.
It's a prison break game where you have to work.
Oh yeah.
It's pitch black. We need a light. Screw it. I'll go first. Oh, crap! You okay?
Oh. This is a really cool concept. This is really original.
You have a problem?
Yeah, I got a problem with you.
It would seem a little rough around the edges of this is definitely a small team, but you can see them doing a lot more.
She's my daughter too.
Again, still can't tell what year it is.
See?
I don't think it's.
It's not then, yeah, it's not that far, but it's also, it's like purposely like anachronistic. That's cool. Yeah, that's a thumbs up that. Yeah, that looks, I'm intrigued. I don't think my pants are off, but I'm intrigued.
Hey, my name is Joseph Fares, and I'm the writer-director
Forget your
of A
name
Way
now.
Out. I'm so
Hazelight.
excited to be here and
with
show
his
you the
name,
game.
yeah.
So, after I finished Brothers, I wanted to make another game that pushed the boundaries on how to tell stories without compromising on gameplay. And this is the reason why I started Hazelight Studios together with the team behind Brothers. And working with EA's Originals was perfect for this, because we have the full creative freedom and trust from EA to deliver the game we truly believe in. And that is
I
very
really like
important
that this
for
guy's
Hazelight,
like
let me tell
eyebrows
you
are
that.
permanently cocked.
So, the idea for A Way Out came to me when me and a friend trying to find a co-op game that wasn't just a
that look.
drop-in, drop-out experience. I wanted to
Yeah, that's
play
a perfect
game
example of what they're.
where the characters had unique personalities and goals. A game where me and a friend
Kind of reminds me of
an emotional journey together.
Splinter
this
Cell.
is exactly what a
like
way
when
out
they did it
is.
in like Chaos
The
Series,
game
where
is
you
designed for
where you were the two
split-screen
spies,
co-op only.
and you
And
did
I
things
mean
like that,
only.
like the back-to-back,
So
and
you will
a
be
bunch
able
of
to play
other
it online, but to get the full experience and feel,
two-player maneuvers.
we want you and your friend to play it in your couch. And gameplay-wise, yeah, couch, nice, right? Action. Finally, yeah.
I think it's the
And
70s.
what was I going to say? Yeah, let me tell you. Okay, wait, it's coming to me.
This is a William Rogers.
Come on.
But it says
Gameplay-wise,
Gash, so
it's going to be
probably
crazy.
like
It's going to be a
mid-70s.
huge amount of variation. You're going to be able
That
to
makes
play
his hair
everything.
make sense,
I
and
mean,
he's
not
probably a
everything, but a lot of stuff.
war vet.
There's going to be exploration, driving, action. So you won't get tired of this game. I'm telling you. So, but let me tell you this. After you finish playing a Way Out, I will tell you, you will play a co-op game like never before. I know, I mean, I can
This could be a
guarantee
really cool
that.
game
I
if
know
they
I
did,
sound very cocky, but I can't help
like
it because
multiple
it's
ways
true.
out.
I'm
and things
so
like that. Like, it
pumped
seems like
up,
there'd be
it's
a lot of
crazy. You don't
paths.
know, I live, breathe this game. I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
there
it's
seems
like,
like
it's going to
doesn't-
kick
I don't
ass.
think
It's going to
be
kick
very
ass.
scripted.
No.
So right now, I will show you a gameplay video that's going to show you just a
And I
small
also
part
enjoyed
of
that
the
this
game,
is at
but
least
still,
one
you're
emerging
going to
thing
get
about,
blown away.
you know,
And
I don't play
also
online
want to
games
say that I'm
basically at
so
all,
proud
but
and happy
co-op
to be
is
part of
definitely a
this
place
industry.
where
It's crazy
I get
how fun
intrigued,
it is to
'cause
be here and do these games.
it's a lot more
so
enjoyable
much fun.
to me to work towards
And
a goal
also,
where
one
the
last
only
thing,
referee is
one last
a
thing.
friend of
I want to say hello to my Hazelight team watching live from Sweden. Thank you. Goodbye. Hop shaky.
I always
Boom.
like when you
Come
get
on.
these guys out because he's like, this is my game, and I'm so stoked to show it to you. I've been holding this under my hat for years.
A Way Out is a story-driven co-op game. It is designed, played, and experienced only in split-screen co-op.
Oh.
Which means you have to play the game with a friend, either online or on your couch.
But if you're playing it
The game
online, you're
starts
probably
in
still
prison.
seeing their split.
You play
it
as
sounds
Vincent
I guess, yeah.
and Leo. You and a friend will get to know your characters and unfold their story
You
together.
don't know anything
about me, man.
Maybe not. But Harvey killed someone very close to me. With or without you, I'm going after him.
Let me show you some of the scenarios in the game. On the right side, you see Leo was already in prison. On the left, you see Vincent, who just arrived. Now if you look to the right again, you can see that Leo can be controlled, while Vincent is in a cutscene. Here's another one. Vincent and Leo are now in the laundry room. Your goal is to smuggle sheets using a laundry cart. You can approach the scenario in different ways. Either get the cart with Vincent.
No, I got a good pack right here. I think it's got your name on it.
The fact that cutscenes and
It's,
stuff are happening
broken.
while you're
I don't know.
playing is a really cool technique.
Get over here, you idiot! Yeah, but I think those two guys are just about to fight.
Urgency and a.
What the? What? Who's him?
In A Way Out, you will experience something new all the time. Everything you do in the game is unique.
And
to
that's
that
awesome, 'cause
scene.
now you're just
We
watching
want
your
you
friend
and
go
your
like,
friend
"Don't
to be
screw this
focused
up."
and engaged throughout the entire story. But let me tell you, this is just the beginning of what you will be experiencing in A Way Out.
Get him!
It looks like a really co-op-y, like the gameplay seems very.
Relax, man. I got
Yeah.
this.
That's enough.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
That's cool.
Early 2018, okay.
Cool. All in 2018. Really cool.
I know, me again. Thank you, Joseph. That game is absolutely stunning, and I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it. Now let's switch gears for just a minute. It's great to be here showing you the games you'll play this year. But at the same time, we are inspired to look farther ahead. Creative ideas combined with new technologies become an unstoppable force. We have teams today taking technologies that are changing the world and using them to change the way we play. These are the futurists, the incubators, our talented artists, designers, and engineers within our studios. Our Frostbite
Hey, I just
team,
printed the laser tag.
our
He's
digital
gonna come
platform team, and a new research division called Seed. What motivates me every day is the responsibility we have to push our industry forward.
Search for
That's one
extraordinary
reason
experiences
we
division.
created this new division. Seed is a small, stealthy team that I work with on a daily basis.
They're so stealthy, I
Exploring
just
some of our
announced them
most
to the world,
visionary
and
concepts,
all you indies can
like
start
deep
hunting
learning
for
or
them.
neural networks. creating a world for you to define, to interact with, and share as you wish. Or virtual humans with deeply sophisticated artificial intelligence. So instead of one main character shared by millions, we can have millions of main characters shaped by you. That's just the beginning of how we can blur reality and the digital world. Go anywhere, share your discoveries, be anyone. The games become yours. Now, what we know today is that interactive entertainment will change more in the next 5 years than it has in the last 45. Together, we are building that future.
I don't think it's going to change more in the next 5 years than it has in the last 45.
Empowers, and is full of play.
I mean,
and to
there's
do
VR,
that,
but
we
like, what
also
other
need
super
innovative
transformational
new
thing?
platform technology.
Even like the Switch is
so when we were thrilled when we got our first project, Scorpio dev kits from Microsoft. 6 teraflops and true 4K graphical fidelity.
The idea was there.
Now these Madden NFL 18 visuals are just a taste of what can be accomplished combining Frostbite with Project Scorpio. And already we are creating the most detailed, high-resolution environments you've ever seen on a console.
I mean, Scorpio.
Madden looks absolutely stunning. But as game makers, awesome graphics and effects are just the beginning. The game has to feel amazing as well. Project Scorpio is a powerful platform and it's coming at the right time. Now, I have one more thing before I go. New IP is one of the purest forms of innovation in our industry. A brand new idea combined with the latest tech and a vision for something extraordinary.
Oh, I remember our predictions.
The next game will push every boundary for you. It is vast, dangerous, beautiful, and unexpected. So this is just the first tease that we're showing you today. Then we will have so much more in the Microsoft press conference tomorrow, so don't miss that.
So
but for now, here's the first glimpse of our brand new IP from BioWare.
New IP.
So it's not Jade Empire? Well, that's what a lot of people thought that was working on, because this is the mystery team, I'm assuming.
The wall.
Okay.
It's our armor. It protects us from what lies beyond.
This is the last city. Is the Traveler here?
It looks like that out there.
But out there,
it's like a Star Ocean kind of look.
You either live with the choices you make, or die trying to change them. The story doesn't end here. It's just the beginning.
Okay, alright, I'm intrigued.
That really reminds me of Destiny. I need to know what kind of game it is.
Oh no! No,
hey everybody,
no!
I'm Sean O'Brien, and I'm here today to share the latest about NBA Live 18 with you.
Wait.
But instead of talking about it, I'd like to show you. We've spent the last 2 years
ready to prove ourselves. God, we just can't.
Aspect of gameplay.
We can't nail a basketball game.
We
keep trying.
Out in FanFest.
We used to be able to do basketball games.
And then we're going to come back in here.
That's right, guys. NBA Elite 2
introduces an entirely new way to play a basketball game. We call it the One. Gibbs, Connor, over to you.
Thank you, Sean. You look fantastic every single time I see you. We are here out at FanFest EA Play. I want to see everyone on social. Use that hashtag EA Play. Tell me what games you're excited to see. I am telling you right now, I am excited to see a first look at NBA Live 18, and no one better in the business than my guy right here, creative director Connor Dugan. Connor, let's take.
So you're fixing NBA? Yeah, I'm trying.
I'm super excited that people finally get their hands on NBA Live. We're going to take a look at a replay we just got. Q and I were playing. I'm controlling LeBron. Q's controlling KD. Let's take a look.
Get all these angles in here. I want to see the sweat.
All right. So what we're
Nothing
looking at
like
here
showing us a
is
game
I'm
off
using
of
my
an
right stick
LCD
dribble
screen.
control. I'm performing any combination of moves I want. So I can go behind the back, between the legs.
There
I'm
we
trying
go.
to attack the basket. But KD or Q cuts me off with a flick of his left stick, and then I try to go back at him again. This time I'm going to go middle, but Q's late. He doesn't hit his left stick. He misses the timing window.
NBA game like
now I have an open lane to the hoop. So we see Zaza coming over.
Tell me he finishes strong.
He
Tell me he finishes strong.
I use my right stick to finish with the left hand, as you can see here, right over top of Zaza.
Yeah, that looks really cinematic, but like I don't see you control that in the moment.
LeBron's looking like LeBron. Nice tight shot.
Classic LeBron, baby. That's what it's all about right there. I appreciate this first look at NBA Live 18. Sean.
Are you serious that that's it?
That was it.
Thanks, fellas.
Doesn't that release this fall?
I was going to say, if it's 18.
Thank you. We're excited for all of you to get your hands on NBA Live 18. And everyone will have an opportunity to do so through a free demo coming in August. Now, this demo will give everyone the chance to start the one and be introduced to this new basketball world. Jumpstart your own legacy through solo, co-op, and multiplayer experiences and carry all of your progress over to the full game. Now, let's take a look at one.
I was going to say, like...
You think this one will actually hit shelves?
NBA Live 18 is an all-new way to pursue your legacy. Centered on you, your journey is defined by the choices
I
you
feel
make.
bad for them. It's just they
Welcome
literally, it's one of
to
those,
the one.
they can't figure it out.
The One unleashes the freedom to play how and with whom you want. Here, the respect you earn on the streets matters just as much as the rings you earn in the league. Rise through the ranks in the league. An authentic NBA experience
Yeah, I feel bad. I
where you
feel like
dominate
it's
the
almost
hardwood
impossible.
on your way to winning
I'm actually
championships.
surprised they're fucking
But the
live.
new NBA Live goes beyond
Again,
that,
now you can use the word elite,
taking
right?
you into the streets, where the rules and how you earn respect are
Yes, because
different.
NBA All-Stars are
Team
known
up
for
with
how much
friends
they
to
play
take
with
down
their friends
NBA
in
legends
basketball,
at historic
football.
courts like Venice Beach.
I wasn't made
Throughout
this
your
happen,
journey,
but yeah,
your encore
not
performance leads to increased skills and new gear.
This is like
As your
Mighty
hype
Ducks
builds
2
in both the
levels,
streets
just we're gonna play some
and the
street.
league. From Venice to Rucker Park and everywhere in between. Join the community with 5-on-5 pickup games at iconic, real-world courts. Hit the Drew League and continue to build your legacy in the Pro-Am Tour. Earn the right to go head-to-head with the very best and show off your signature style. From East Coast to West Coast, from the streets to the league, everything you do matters. Your legacy is defined by...
Hello! And welcome to G-Tap.
G-Tap!
We are here for the first press conference of the entire E3 2017 week. We're looking at EA Play, which starts in just about 2.5 minutes.
This would be Electronic Arts. As you actually, I was kind of surprised when you told me that they're doing this in a tent out in Hollywood.
I think so. I don't know if it's an actual theater. I mean, looking at what we look at, I mean, look how the lighting's set up. I think that's probably what it is. Yeah, I heard they set up in Hollywood because they didn't want to be like adjacent, because technically EA is not at E3.
At E3, yeah, they did this.
They're through like I think, you know, you probably saw Battlefront at like certain PC vendors and maybe PlayStation,
Yeah.
but like they themselves don't have a presence there. They do this whole event EA Play.
Yeah, definitely. I just tweeted. It looks like their area looks like a very nerdy bar, just awash in red.
Yeah.
Just and we wish we were there.
and the music is playing to that kind of feel as well. Let's see. Let's recap. Can we remember our predictions?
Yeah, so I got Mass Effect DLC, new IP, and an inevitable Star Wars Battlefront mess up.
Gotcha. If I remember correctly, I said that they would announce a new Star Wars game, most likely the one from, still can't remember her name, who did Uncharted.
Yeah.
They might reveal a visceral one, but I expect the other one first. God, what else did I say? I said...
Madden for the Switch.
Madden for the Switch. Did I say it for the Nintendo or for this one?
I thought you said it for this one.
I might have said it for Nintendo. I don't remember.
Wasn't like we
You know what?
just
There's a great video online already that you can do to go check out and see exactly what we said. But as we get down to a minute here, I do apologize. I don't remember what I said, so deal.
So, like I said, you're going to be watching this, watching along with us.
We will be tweeting and stuff as we go.
Ready, pending to mature.
Well, that's for the whole show.
I'm going to have to ask you to get upstairs.
I'm sorry. I'm not at the appropriate age. We won't be tweeting the phone sound, right?
Can we make it sound?
Let's make it sound just so we're not getting beeps and boops all throughout the thing.
Yeah, I think I do the thing.
Alright.
We will be tweeting as we go through this, so GTAP_live on Twitter. Check us out. We'll be tweeting all through the weekend, all through this one, so if you see us with our heads down, that means we're making it funny on the other line.
Right. Be part of the conversation. And if you're watching this in the past, it's really hard to go backwards in Twitter, so don't worry about it.
You can just go to our page and just look at all of them.
Here we go.
Hey, there's Antonio. Yeah. Looks like you were the only one who was
No, everyone
mad
hated
about that.
The two biggest complaints were lack of space battles and offline like single player. And they did make a cool one. I think it's a little dark though. Like, I'm not sure I'm super stoked about being Imperial. Because like, they're not big people. And it's Inferno Squad. So they're really not great people.
Hello.
It's a Darth Vader dress.
Oh, is that it?
Look
I'm
at the
Janina
elements
Gavon
around
Carr,
her.
and I play Commander Iden Versio, leader of the Inferno Squad in Star Wars Battlefront 2.
It's kind of crazy to get a voice actress out like this as the face of that character.
I'm also an advocate for in-depth cinema caliber story.
No, but I'm just saying it's still impressive. Like
That tweet from John Boyega was like the tweet heard around the world. It spoke for all of us. When can we play a Star Wars story?
Alone, without a bunch of
We don't want to
jack-
just relive
No.
the movies and watch them a million times.
go back
What
a
we
couple
want to
consoles.
do
Yeah,
is
tell me
a
about it.
new and authentic,
Oh, I'm sorry. That's an
untold
Inferno Squad.
story. A
'Cause that's
story
what
that
the element
delivers
on our shoulder
new
is.
perspectives and enables us to play as some of our favorite Star Wars characters while also introducing new
So the
ones.
introducer of this game, Inferno
And
Squad is
just
basically
like
just
Rogue
like
One
the
tells an essential Star
they're
Wars
like
story.
they're
that
counterterrorism
hope.
essentially. They're like
Star
they're
Wars
rebel
Battlefront
hunters.
2 will tell a new Star Wars
Because
story
after the
that
events
helps
of Rogue
bridge the
One, they're
gap
just basically like, we
between
need people that go and
Return
find
of the
rebel
Jedi
cells before they get a
and
chance
The
to get
Force
on their feet.
Awakens. It's good. But EA didn't just stop there. We loved the previous Battlefront of 2015, but we wanted more. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is much bigger than the previous title, with more than 3 times the content of the first game.
It's not saying much considering I had like 5 maps in the original game.
Now, I'm all about that
And like
couch
2/3
co-op,
of that
and
is
they're
we have a
bringing it
single player
back
game.
with the return of Skirmish, so I'm going to be cuddling up with someone playing me some Battlefront 2. In multiplayer, there are more heroes, more vehicles, more planets. I've been to some of them. More space battles in Starfighter Assault, and deeper progression and
Rephrase that. There are
customization
Starfighter
as well as content from across
The problem with
all
the space battles was
eras.
they basically literally lifted
But,
the airplane mechanics out
as
of
we know,
Battlefield and adapted
Star Wars is not
So they were
just some
planes.
checklist
They
of
weren't
great
treated-
features.
they weren't
How
in
does
space,
Battlefront
they were
2
locked to a
play?
plane, like, it was weird.
The team at DICE in Stockholm has some of the most talented multiplayer designers in the world. And they've been working with the EA Game Changers to make sure Star Wars Battlefront 2 has the multiplayer we're all
They're all
looking
like that.
for.
I mean, this is
These
DICE.
Game Changers,
No, he's just dejected.
they
He's
basically
like,
get
I was
like
gonna work on the next
tapped on the
music, but I
shoulder
guess we're
because
never
they're the
doing
best
those again,
Battlefront
ever.
players in the world, and then they get secretly flown out to Stockholm. As long as they provide valuable feedback, they get an early look at the game.
So what do you think?
Sounds like an awesome program, and if I didn't suck at multiplayer, maybe I get an invite. That's true. So let's hear more from them about their time at DICE.
If you're an influencer who's playing Battlefront really, like, big in your channel,
After the release of Star Wars
really a good
Battlefront
person to
1,
ask
the
about
community
how can we
thought there
fix
should have
it,
been
because you
more.
already like
And the
it.
good news is this, the developers have been
the people
listening.
who hate it, they change their mind.
I'm really excited to let the game changers get their hands on the game.
This is going to stay, right? Sorry? The clean UI look is going to stay?
There's still time to change something if it's not working.
Oh my god. My first impression with the game is upgraded. All 3 eras are gonna be in the game.
All 3? So there's prequel stuff? That's good.
We've got a whole bunch of new features. One of the biggest ones that a lot of fans are excited about is
It
the
had
classes.
basically the
They
Galactic
split the
Civil
characters
War,
up into different classes.
like the
They have
primary,
different
like,
weapons,
traditional Star
special
Wars,
abilities
and then
that
just
you
a
can
little bit of
customize.
content
It
for
affects your
episode
health.
7,
It
because it was
affects
new.
how you are going to support your team.
There's going to be more content. You're going to have to get used to a lot of new different techniques on how to play.
The gunplay and the weapons have
DICE makes
completely
really
been
pretty
redone
games.
compared to the first Battlefront. Now there is a lengthened skill gap in it.
It feels a lot better and go, oh, okay, this gun feels kind of more real, less floaty.
Which is your favorite hero so far?
We're introducing a system called battle points, which will allow you to become not
Can
only
I buy
heroes,
those with
but other
real
things on
money?
the battlefield.
As you're helping your team play the objective, you gain these points.
There's such a plethora of things to spend it on, vehicles, or even coming in as a hero.
And the coolest thing, I think, is a level of customization, not just from a weapon standpoint, but the actual character's own abilities.
Collaborating with the Game Changers is always a really great working environment when you're trying to figure things out.
And to know that you're giving key feedback to make it a better experience for everybody, it's like putting your footprint out there and saying, look, I'm part of this.
Is everyone in position?
Well, that's because influencers, most people realize influence goes
So
both
I'm
ways.
going
like,
to participate
to say
in
good
making
things about
the
my game,
trailer.
if I bring you to
It's a
Stockholm
whole different
and fly
level
you
of
secretly to
fantasy.
see my game, or-
recording.
So in 3, 2, 1.
And now, on behalf of the EA Game Changers
he's
and
got the
DICE,
branding on his shirt
this
and
is the
everything.
world
Sick.
premiere of Star
That's
Wars
it.
Battlefront
That's
2
it. Run a YouTube channel
multiplayer
right
gameplay.
But again, he's like, his trust is compromised because when you do stuff like this, you lose all your journalistic separation. And that's okay, because I don't think most influencers give a crap, nor do their viewers.
Yeah, I mean, like, let's be honest. If they're being extended,
But I'm just saying, influencers are a marketing strategy. This isn't the, oh, I'm getting honest opinions from people. Wow, that is pretty. That's pretty cool, right?
Sector is clear. Not clear.
Okay, oh god, we are effed. We are effed hardcore.
That one guy who died fell down a bottomless pit, but then came back as Rebels as a half Spider-Man. You know what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't make a lick of sense. Go with it. Yeah, Jet Troopers. That's my favorite one. Yeah, sure. See you in the Star Killer. There we go.
We're coming up on the Star Destroyer, but we need to clear that escort. Let's give him everything we got.
I guess it's over the Millennium Falcon. Don't tease the space battles. You really do need to show that.
Here are next assignments. They are
Ooh.
unusual.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Buy it on PlayStation. It's available everywhere.
They still got some time to play some actual gameplay.
Yeah.
Yoda, Darth Maul, Wookiees, Kylo Ren
So you come
versus
out there
Rey.
and it's
I watched that thing like 20 times
getting all
backstage with my
flustered
mom
in the
before
back.
this even started. My mom's here. Yes, it's a big day for me. I'm sorry.
You know what's gonna ruin this year?
Alicia's hired. Oh, she's not doing it.
She's not doing it this year.
Okay,
We got Mr.
so we
Caffeine
have
back.
even more exciting things for you. In just a
'Cause
moment,
this just reminds me
YouTube
of the
personality
quirky
I
honesty that she
Justine,
brought to the table
shoutcaster
is-
Alex Goldenboy Mendez, and DICE
Hey.
developer Paul Kesslin
Or
will
Joel McHale.
showcase Assault
never
on
joked. Yeah, Joel
Feed,
McHale was good.
the world
I think he
premiere
hosted
of
the
Star
Laser
Wars
Tag show.
Battlefront 2's
Really? It's that
multiplayer.
long?
I think it's been that long.
Yep. We've got 39 game changers ready to go,
Oh, 'cause
head
we're
to
just
head
gonna
in a
see-
20 versus 20
Let's
match.
do a match.
Also,
Battle
they're
on
called game
Feed,
changers because we
and
could trademark
I'm going
that.
to take the 40th slot.
It's true.
We'll see. Okay, but you're not going to want to miss this because, like, maybe you've seen some teasers, but this is the real thing, okay?
out.
All the bells and whistles, all the newness. But before we take you there, another big Star Wars Battlefront fan has some exciting news.
Hey.
Hi guys, it's John Boyega here. Thought I wasn't gonna turn up. Yes, I was. But I'm sorry I can't be there with you because I'm doing a play in London. But I
I
do
care
have
about that
some
way more.
great news. Obviously, you know I'm a massive fan of Star Wars Battlefront 1. And now we're going into the
Oh, he's
next
being
chapter
paid.
with
This is
Star
part of
Wars
my contract.
Battlefront 2. And I'm very, very excited
He's
to share
a-
this news
he's
with you.
great.
We've
He's
seen
a great
Yoda,
human being.
we've seen Luke, we've seen all the other characters, but where's Finn? Finn will definitely be a part of Star Wars Battlefront 2 alongside with Captain Phasma as part of the first season of free content.
Ooh.
And there's more. On top of that, we also get to play on the new planet Krayt that you saw on the Last Jedi teaser trailer in April. So this is going to be an exciting
some
time.
good
I'm going to be
AIDS
playing. You
content.
see Finn running around whooping some ass. It's me. So I'm getting ready, getting set for you guys to play with me on Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I'm excited. Let's play.
Okay, but did you listen? Finn and Phasma are headed to Star Wars Battlefront 2 this holiday, and it will be free. Yes. The team at DICE heard our feedback loud and clear on the previous Battlefront and are committed to keeping this community together with themed seasons of content post-launch for all players at no additional charge. So, the first season, inspired by Star Wars The Last Jedi, is only the beginning of the additional content coming to this game. All post-launch heroes, maps, weapons, and vehicles will be free
we monetize
for
it a
everyone who
completely different
owns
way
Star
now.
Wars Battlefront 2.
Remember those battle points?
Yes. And yesterday, EA announced that players who pre-order will get early access to multiplayer beta and Yoda's
Can we
epic
stop announcing you
lightsaber
get beta
mastery
access to a
star card.
multiplayer-focused game when you pre-order and just
So,
say, well,
let us
every pre-order
recap.
comes with that.
New essential Star Wars story. Multiplayer across all 3 Star Wars eras. Space battles. Split-screen co-op. And free content that will keep us playing together for years.
It's almost like this is what we should have launched with 2 years ago.
Yes. I am so
I don't mean to be a
honored
dick,
to
but I mean, it
be
really is.
a
It's like, this is
tiny little
totally
part of this team
the
making
real
this
Battlefront,
amazing
not
game.
the, we need to
I
release one
can't
for
believe
episode
they let
7,
me do
so
this
we're going to
today.
have a skeletal
And
game and kick out the door.
I can't wait to play the game in its entirety in November. And I get to start right now. So I'm going to go pick up my controller, and I'm going to throw it over to iJustine and Golden Boy and Paul
Holy
to take us to
influencers, Batman.
Assault on Theed, the
I'm not gonna
world
lie, yeah, she's
premiere
good at the
of Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer.
Thanks so much. Hey
been
guys,
to my
welcome
store
to the
multiple
world
times.
premiere of
I've
Star
been in one of
Wars
her videos.
Battlefront 2's multiplayer gameplay, Assault on Theed. We're ready to show you guys the live gameplay for the first time. I'm your host, iJustine, and with me here today, we've got Golden Boy and Paul Kesslin, producer from DICE.
You know, I always dreamed of this world where we would go by our handles, but now I sort of regret it.
First of all, what we're going to see today is a 3-stage mode. It's our new gameplay. We'll be showing the
Just
we'll be
show
showing
the
people
game.
going. The
We
droids
know what's
are
going-
attacking
just-
Theed. They'll be going all the way up the main pathway towards the Royal Palace. They need to escort the MTT tank. From there, if we progress to stage 2, the droids need to try to bypass security, make their way into the palace itself. If they're successful, they'll be able to take on the throne room, and there the droids will ideally try to capture that from the clone army. Unfortunately, the clone army's still there.
Yeah,
It needs to try to push them out and make that
her
also.
first name is
Let's take a
Justine. I
moment
don't know
here.
her last
Appreciate
name.
the fact that we get to be droids in Star Wars. This is going to be
She's one of the
awesome.
longest
I can't wait. Are you
running
guys excited?
influencers because she,
Man,
she's called
you
iJustine
guys got
because
to
of
come
Justin.
alive over here because we're going to see some great gameplay. We have some great
Oh, and
game
I'm pretty
changers
sure her name is
who are
actually
going to be competing here. And I use competing as a term because these guys are holding nothing back, Justine.
Yeah, no, it's been super exciting, and we got a chance to play yesterday, and it's just really fun to sort of get into this environment. You know, it's something that we've seen in the movies, but we're actually in the gameplay, and with somebody here who has actually worked on the game. So let's talk more about what we're seeing here and getting into this, because there's 3 phases to this. So currently, we're in phase 1.
That's right, and also we have some great game changers. You saw one of them pop up in just a little while. It was VF Updates, Pool Shark, Mooselk. We also have my boy Darkness, a.k.a.
That's
Davis.
whoopsie.
He will be playing
predictions go. Oh.
And some NBA Live, just cut. Why not?
No, they
You
just
know?
admitted it
Do
was a
thing.
mistake.
But
You
anyway,
win.
here you go. So, Star Wars Battlefront 2, folks. Now, this is awesome because essentially, phase 1, you get to escort an MTT down the street of Theed here, and the pressure is on for the clones. They have to hold back the assault here, Paul.
They do, definitely. The droids are sitting there trying to escort that MTT up the main pathway. If they're successful, we go on to that phase 2. But right now, what we're seeing some
like
specialist
this is more-
gameplay from I think Battlefront updates.
Yeah, let's actually
Overwatch,
talk about the
yeah.
specialists, and also you.
I kind of
you're
miss
gonna
them just
see
having
a
the
couple
classic
different
Battlefront
classes here.
like.
This class in particular, the Master
You're
Chief's using
draining
is the
a
heavy
meter,
class.
like
Specialist,
the
Pioneer
the
Sniper,
point
right?
of
But
view
this
or
heavy
whatever.
class, what do they do here?
So the heavy class is great. They got a bit more
Oh,
help
yeah,
than their
look.
average trooper. They're also able to pop that combat shield, try to push into areas. So you can see those guys as pushers or defenders in some areas. But it looks like we got one of our Vulture droids right now. Not sure who's flying this guy, but these guys are great at air-to-air, trying to take out those other ships that might be coming in, that Naboo N1 Starfighter. Otherwise, they're there to provide some great ground support like we're seeing here, trying to get some strafing runs in on those clones.
Oh, no!
Oh!
Come on, man.
Missed that tower.
You just did it wrong there, buddy.
So it's
Sorry
great because
about
we also do have the air support, but we also have ground support as well.
We do. So another thing that those air vehicles are great at is trying to take out some of the ground vehicles that you may see. The droid army has the AAT tank, something that's really great at troop suppression.
Oh, V-Wing.
But we see here a little clip of the V-Wing doing that. Oh, man, he's just mowing some droids down
It's like in episode 3
just
for like all of them.
shredding. You're going to see this happen quite a bit, especially in this phase, because there's a lot of open field here, right? And you can just come through for some great great bombing runs,
I love how well they
and eliminate as many people as you possibly can. And also, you put the presence of
That's
your
the other thing,
vehicle out
like
there.
the modeling of all the
Players
ships.
will fear
Both
the
of them are
skies,
so
and
good,
they will
but also
look for cover
disappointing.
in this map, where it's already difficult to find cover to begin with in this phase in particular.
Absolutely, and you can see right now that there is an AAT tank sitting around on the battlefield. He is probably taking out those clone troopers, but this droid, this Vulture droid, is really stepping it up.
What I love about this is everyone's like, oh, look at this great open map, and then when you start phase 2, it's like everything starts coming in and coming way closer together. And we were talking a little bit more about the Assault class. So for somebody who has just started playing this, never played any previous versions, do you feel like the Assault class might be something perfect for them to pick up?
I think the Assault class is yes, absolutely. It's something that is, that's painful. The Assault class is something that a lot of players will be able to jump right into. They're your frontline flanker attacker. I think they're going to be fairly easy. You can get right in and just start having your typical run and gun action. Their signature ability, you see here at the top of the screen, your number 2 ability, that switches you over to a shotgun. You get a little bit faster, and you're able to really get in there and kind of break through those front lines.
Oh, I love it. I love using the shotgun, man. It is so good. And it's actually, when I first used it, it really caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it. And I said, wait a minute. I could destroy people with this. So I just charged into the room and just absolutely shredded everyone. It was so fun to play with here. We're also seeing some great dogfighting here between the clones and the separatists. This is certainly what a lot of folks love in Star Wars, and just really in any game that DICE makes, right? They just always do a good job with the air combat. He's really trying to track him down. This Vulture's
He's not
really
having much luck.
No,
yeah, that Vulture cannot shake him.
Oh, so we got Star Wars HQ here. He's playing the Assault class again, and you saw here that he had the signature thermal detonator that he'll be able to kind of suppress some of those guys with as he rushes in.
And there are different weapons as well. Like one of the guns that
Death
oftentimes used
Star.
was the semi-automatic gun. It fired a lot slower, but you can get some great shots with it. And then there's also this nice compact SMG style blaster that really shreds through people in close range. Using a little.
We want to give you a little bit more weapon variety this time around.
Yeah.
Also, some AAT tank action here, and this is that doing what it does best. It's suppressing that point, trying to keep those clones out of the way.
They're trying to make their way forward as the objective continues to march down. He has to get away from that.
He's trying to, I don't know, he's trying to flank the tank. That's not smart.
I don't know, man. Maybe he will. Maybe
There's a little combat roll there. That'll give you some escape options in case you get some hairy action.
Oh, we didn't get to see this one before. Finally,
we haven't.
Some ATRTs, yes. So these are great for taking out those AATs. So these guys are a little quick. They have an ion charge ability. That way they'll be able to do a little bit more extra damage against the tank should they see it. So you can imagine like 3 or 4 of these on the battlefield really rushing around points. Look at this. He's just
Can you stop someone out? What can you do with this?
You can run someone over if you want.
I was actually going to say, could I get shot off of it if I'm on top of it because my body's exposed?
You can, yes.
That question was answered, instantly.
Almost immediately.
Yeah, almost immediately. Oh man. So, Mr. Musso here. Look for this guy to be on a tear a little bit later as well. And also, I did want to highlight, we had an officer, as a matter of fact, right in front of Star Wars
We did,
HQ
one of my
there.
favorite classes.
What is it about the officer that makes it so unique?
My Twitch skills aren't where they used to be. I'm a bit slower nowadays, but I'm able to really buff up my class, or buff up my teammates, try to let them get some extra health, let them push through the points faster, and
what happened there?
Finally some good dogfighting going in there.
Okay,
so
all right.
What's
and one
great
starfighter.
What's great about some of these starfighters is these are accessed through our new battle point system. So instead of finding a pickup token on the map like we used to in the last game, you're now able to, depending on how well you do, whether you're scoring points via kills, via team play assists, or you're playing the objective like we really want players to do, you're earning points continuously that will allow you to spend those on whether it be a special character, whether it be a vehicle, or even a hero.
And the battle points that allows you to unlock all of those things.
All those things, definitely.
And also something to look out for too. When we get into phase 2, that's when battle points are really going to play a role there, right?
I mean, right now, definitely you see a lot more. It's an open space. You have time for this air combat and some vehicle gameplay. But once we get inside, it's going to be a different story.
That's right. Things are definitely getting heat up. And what is this happening, right? This is a lock-on just trying to shake him out.
Yep.
Yeah, they better enjoy their air combat here, because that's not going to be happening for much longer.
Oh, Master G is just destroying him. Oh, no, he got picked off. Nice job.
But he was doing what he needed to do, support his team, right? It's that combined arms fire. You want to make sure that somebody's trying to cover you from the air.
Oh, boy. So, and you can see after every respawn as well, you get those
how many points you're earning.
That's right. Use those later on. Got some specialist gameplay here as well. Maybe
I think the Separatists are trying to move
perhaps.
And so in the specialist class, you can also deploy different types of traps as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So they have access to a trip mine. So if you want to sit there and you want to be a true sniper character, you set up some trip mines behind yourself, make sure nobody can flank you. But really, you're there to provide some of that cover fire for your troops downrange. And it's especially potent in this area because it is such a big open area. So that specialist will really shine in phase 1.
Some more bombing runs here and just absolutely tearing them up. I have to say, man, Musok is killing it. Killing it in this battle.
Again, he's doing great. Oh, and we see there one of the officer classes right next to one of the clones.
Officer is fantastic for pushing, right? You want to be able to push the objective.
Definitely.
Support your team. Like, if you are playing with your buddies, you want to be able to have at least one officer available because he keeps you going in the fight.
At least. I mean, they really help push, when those heavies are trying to drive towards a point, you got your officers behind you, giving you some extra health, making sure that you're still able to complete that push. Or on the opposite side, if you're one of the droids and you really need to lock down a point, the officers have access to a turret that they can place on the ground and, give a little bit more fire support for that area.
I'm trying to see if Massive G here is, he's really focused on the bombing runs, right? He's not trying to go into combat with Musok, who's up there. There's Darkness 429. Just shredding everyone up here. Maybe he can get a couple kills in the corner.
He just went into siege mode?
Yeah, this is happening.
Oh, yeah, so tell us about the siege mode. How's this play out?
In siege mode, for a limited time, you're able to just blow up some huge area effect shots. You lock down your position, but you're able to have a lot more firepower.
We also just saw the B2 Super Battle Droid there as well. That's something you can get
Another one of my favorites.
as well.
Another one of my favorites. Yeah, and you can grab those guys via the battle point system. Those guys, great at pushing points again. They have high health, a lot of rapid fire. Oh,
here we go.
Oh, there it is.
And this big explosion indicates phase 1 is over. Now we start phase 2. And this is when the action really begins to pick up here because it gets really tight inside of that building, and players need to be mindful of that. And look for this B2 to just shred through everyone, especially with that cooling ability that he has.
Separatists were sort of on the defense the first part.
Shooting in the fight.
He's gonna make a huge difference here as the fight moves inside. I mean, there's gonna be narrow pathways. He's gonna be able to just shred as soon as anybody gets in his way.
They might have opened up. They might have opened up a trouble point, maybe.
And just waiting for the prime opportunity to push up here. Players falling. You got White Boy there. And here we go.
This is some Darth Maul action.
Here we go, folks.
This
Darth
is where
Maul.
it starts to get interesting.
This is
scary.
Darth Maul will excel in phase 2 and phase 3 as you're inside. I mean, he's a great mobile attacker. He's going to sit there with his lightsaber.
Especially close quarters too. So he's absolutely perfect for that.
Absolutely. I mean, some of his abilities you can see here. He's got that spin attack. He's able to just rush in and out of combat and just take guys out in the process.
It was funny, I was talking to Musok earlier, and he was using Darth Maul, and he was saying how there's Boba Fett as well. But he was talking about how he wishes Darth Maul could reflect. I was like, if he could reflect, he'd be too
That was a good flank by Boba Fett and Maul. Just shredded the Clone Army, unfortunately.
So what role does Boba Fett fill in this battle?
Boba Fett is definitely a hunter-killer. So if the Clone Army is able to get some of their heroes in play, like this is where Boba Fett will really shine. Is with that jetpack of his, he's able to kind of float above the battlefield.
Yeah, I agree.
Fire off some rockets and really just take out an individual target.
So what difference does he have from the last game?
From the last game, we've got big new tricks. He's got a new concussion rocket that will disorient players completely. He also has this rocket barrage instead of just one rocket.
Battlefront 2, there was a lot.
Nice. Also, one thing to keep in mind, we saw the B2, here we go, but on the clone side, there are specialist, characters that you can pick up as well. we haven't seen much of it yet, but that would be the clone Jump Trooper.
That's right.
Very different from the standard like Assault class or Heavy class. It has the jump jets that you love from Battlefront, the original.
That's right.
Brought back here, but now focused on the central class.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're back to Boba Fett here with the
Look at
rocket
that.
jumps there.
He's shredding.
Able to just lay down so much firepower. It's intense.
Oh,
They got him though.
Down.
I think Boba Fett
Jesse was
on the
able to
side
find
of
him on that
Separatist
one,
and
but
Darth
here
Maul.
comes some officer gameplay here.
Oh, good. Finally, somebody playing some support.
But then why was Boba Fett
People
more
matter too.
They do.
You know,
They
you gotta
do.
give him some love.
We're the linchpin of the team, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Now, what is his 2 exactly? His 2 is the healing.
His 2 abilities that, yeah, exactly. It's that healing ability. It gives you a little bit of buff for your little over health, but it also heals you back up. So it's, oh, we got some of the jump troopers.
Oh boy, and here we go. It's getting ready for phase 3 in just a little bit. There's a jump trooper. We talked about him before. Jump Trooper's super fun to play, but again, you know, it's attached to a specialist now, so not everyone's going to have it equipped, although it was really fun in the original Battlefront.
Right.
But I am going to be excited to hop into Jump Trooper and shred people myself.
I mean, I know people, a lot of people love to jump at. Oh,
now
geez.
we've got Rey. Not gonna lie, I'm super excited to play as her.
She's quite a powerful character.
Don't run.
There's some of her
Got,
abilities.
you know, she got out of that one really quickly, but they got her.
The droid fallen by a
Finished
simple
her off.
droid.
No, but Rey
So how
has,
does her
Rey has
mind
abilities.
trick affect enemies?
Absolutely. So Rey's mind trick is something that against all enemies, they'll be confused for a little bit. Your controls will kind of work against you, making you a little bit more vulnerable to attack.
Just so you guys know, this is when it gets insane. Because there's so much going on here. And was that a little Han?
We saw a little Han, yeah.
Are we gonna get some Han?
I hope so. But I mean, you saw it earlier. So every time you finish a life, we'll show you how many battle points you have. And some people have enough points to get those reinforcements. Especially this late in the game, you'll see a lot more of these special classes coming out. A lot more of the heroes coming out. So again, this jump trooper here.
Well, Han Solo and Boba Fett are within the same range.
Trying to be mobile, trying to fly into that last zone and capture a point.
Wearing armor.
This is really where heavies are gonna thrive as well. Because
So like he's
laying down fire.
through the doorway, just
Han from out there.
absolutely
Listen,
dominating
heroes are
these
fans, so
clones. They need to push out. They need to fight this one out here. There are so many lives left that the Separatists have to their team. They could really run through this. The clones have to start acting fast because if they cap it, that will be it. The Separatists will win this game.
It's not looking so good for my boys in the clone army.
I'm a Separatist fan, so I'm excited.
I'm just gonna go on whichever team wins.
Oh,
So I'm not gonna be too picky here.
Okay, you jump and ship. I understand that. You know, no loyalties. Maybe you are Sith after all.
Maybe I am.
Who knows?
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Well, yeah, so in this third phase though, in the droids are trying to capture that throne room. So you can see here, if you remember, it's just this is the main throne.
And this is such super close quarters. Do you have any like sort of strategies that you would?
Absolutely. I mean,
Let us
if you're the clones, you're hoping that. Oh, jeez.
Han Solo's just getting torn up.
Like you said, because
It's like too soon, man. I can't relive Force Awakens
Pouring
again. You
the
know,
devil
like,
man
don't do
with a
it.
double-bladed
Darth Maul is
lightsaber
just
versus
destroying
with
absolutely
pistol.
everything. I mean, is there any tips to like taking him down?
I mean, you want to try to combine arms fire.
Oh.
The tip is blasters.
Run away. Maybe
That's
run
the
away.
tip. Run away and just shoot the crap out of Darth Maul. Oh, man.
He was our MVP. Look at that.
Nice stuff.
Moose
Moose
just
Congratulations.
destroying.
36 kills he ended up picking up
My
there, man.
goodness. My goodness.
Well, guys, that was it. What did you guys think?
Intense.
What's phase 3?
Not bad.
Well, that was phase 3.
Actually, I'm lying. It's freaking awesome. I love it. It's so good.
You know,
It's like,
drag back
I love
into
the
the
class-based
throne room
gameplay
space.
personally,
Oh.
because again, you can really get your squad, your friends, to get together and say like, hey, I want to, run the officer, and we're, we're running through some highlights here. Maybe not wasn't the best highlight.
Not the best highlight.
You know?
Oh, that was a
because
great part of the
maybe
mode.
it wasn't.
Let's take a look at some of these highlights.
Actually, I think it's just a crash montage. I think that's what we're gonna do at this point. Just all crashing all the
Crash
time.
mode.
I'm down with that.
But it was Nusuk. I mean, he's sitting there, getting as many battle points as he can before his next life. I mean, that's what you want to try to see with this battle point system. You want to snowball the points, keep earning them, keep building, getting more and more things.
Yeah, that's right.
Everyone's gonna be working
Again,
on that, right?
just the game. One thing I do want to compliment
cool play of the
team
game
on,
stuff.
EA Dice, just the way the game looks. It's so beautiful. Especially seeing this part of the Star Wars universe brought to life. The way that you guys really managed to do so. I mean, kudos on that one. Once again, just dropping jaws everywhere.
We try. I mean, the team back home is amazing. They do incredible things. I mean, you can see it looks so pretty. Just look at this laser fire. It's intense, and it looks beautiful.
It It really does look incredible.
So good. I was just gushing right now. You know, I can get it. The game looks good. You know, definitely. Oh man, well that was awesome. And overall, I mean, you know, I have to say, like, I can't wait to get my hands on it. I can't wait to coordinate with my friends. You know, and destroy the clone scum. I can't wait for that. Yeah. You know, exactly. Separatists all day.
Well, guys, that was so awesome. Now, if you guys are in LA, you can come join us at FanFest this weekend. And if you come down on Monday, we've got a chance for you guys to win a trip to Gamescom in Germany this August. All you have to do is come and play, which is, I mean, that's not asking too much. And you have to be the best player of your match, and you guys will be entered to win a trip for 2 to Cologne, Germany, and a full pass to Gamescom.
The best player
and we're stealing each group with an influencer because we want you
to ridiculous 64 other people ever. If you happen to go, it's insane. It's massive. So you're not, if you don't get the trip, you're going to be really sad. But if you do get the trip, you and a buddy, oh, you're going to have a good time. It's a fun time. Hopefully I'll see you there.
Well, if you guys like Star Wars like we do and you guys want to play as your favorite heroes and villains, you guys can download Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes right now on
There's your
Android
mobile.
Wow, and you can play as any of the iconic characters that you guys saw today.
And as we reach deep in the hat, we pull out the rabbit.
Making Battlefront 2 because you've been playing a lot of Galaxy of Heroes.
I play a ton of Galaxy Heroes.
I
I've played that game
love
every day since it
slot
launched.
machines. They're my favorite, so I love using them.
You have a problem.
You know, I
do have a
with
problem.
mobile games.
Yeah.
Great
But
example.
there's just so much Star Wars.
If there's more than a Han Solo, I'm mad. Because I don't want to get the good Han Solo. Or, oh crap, I got the bad Han Solo.
Yeah,
It's Han Solo. It should be good, period.
Around the holidays, that's pretty much all I did.
But that's...
At Christmas, just
all right, sorry, I'm busy. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us here. Stay tuned to Battlefront2.com for more about the game, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks, Paul. Golden Boy, this was incredible. And now I'm going to send it over to Patrick for more.
All right, this is the wrap up. Come on, tease that Star Wars game.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you to the real rock stars of this show, the development teams inside EA. You are truly amazing.
That is all the pat you're going to get. Remember, if you don't hit your targets, you still won't get your bonuses.
Now, we can't wait for more of you to play, and there's more coming. Stay tuned online for a closer look at some of our biggest games. And remember, EA Play is for all of you.
We're only showing
players.
Star Wars.
Thank you all for joining us. Now, let's play.
That's it. And we're out.
All right. So.
Hey, it's Star Wars Got Heroes. You can... Okay, let's pull back out from this. All right, so what did you think of that presentation?
I thought it was fairly predictable, other than the Prison Break.
The Prison Break is by far the takeaway.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
that was actually interesting. That looks like a game I might play. It has a real neat feel to it.
Yeah, I think honestly everything else was what we expected. I think they spent more time on Battlefield than I expected them to, because they weren't gonna. I didn't think they were gonna do anything with Battlefield, honestly.
Yeah.
But they took a lot of time with sports stuff, which they always do.
And some of the sports stuff was interesting,
yeah,
like the Madden having a story mode and NBA existing.
I think the Star Wars one maybe went a little longer than it needed to.
Absolutely. I don't think watching a whole match really gave me any more information about the game.
I think it was,
and I was really disappointed that they had the girl out there who's the main actress for the story mode, and they didn't really show you a trailer for the story mode.
Yeah, exactly. So,
like, I still don't know what the wave of that game is. Like, does it end at Endor like the original trailer showed? Does it start at Endor?
Yeah.
Like, what is...
So
for how important they think that is to show, they're not showing it very much. You know?
Yeah, I would say I wouldn't call this a failure of a conference.
No.
But it's definitely not the best conference they've ever done.
It's pretty milquetoast. It's pretty much what we wanted, with only one or two really impressive new bits of info.
And unless there's really bad flops going on, there's gonna be better stuff to see this weekend.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think I almost forgot, I think the most important thing they showed, we're not going to see until tomorrow, which is whatever Anthem is.
Yes, yeah, I agree with you there. So,
and I do feel bad, like I said, maybe if they had a stronger story mode thing, I'm not sold on Battlefront at all. I'm target demographic, and I just kind of go, meh.
I think they should have showed part of the first mission or something like that.
Well, I think the other thing is, with those battle points and how many heroes you saw in that match, I'm just I want Battlefield with a Star Wars skin, and they don't want to do that. They want to make it. They want to make it I don't know. And then it's also EA, so they're dicking around with so many microtransactions and other ways to monetize it, it also feels that like if I'm not playing that every day after work, then I'm gonna fall behind and I'm gonna have to pay my way to compete with my friends. Like I don't know. It seems very disposable to me. Like if I'm not playing in the first 3 months, I might as well never play it.
Gotcha. All right. So I mean that wraps up our look at our watch us watch of.
So that's EA Play 2017.
Remember to like, comment, subscribe down below if you like what you're seeing.
Yeah.
Keep following us on Twitter at GTAP_live. Like I said, you probably saw us mess around with our phones a little bit while we were doing that. We were putting some of the funnies on there in the text form. But so not the best start to the weekend, but not the worst start either.
No.
I think we're looking forward to.
I don't think they failed at all. It's just by the numbers with only, I think, Anthem and Way Out being the other ones that really sparked a lot of interest. Well, I mean, you kind of like that new Need for Speed.
That looks okay. That looks okay, but I want to see more of that. They'll probably show more gameplay of that on the floor this week, so we'll see more of that. So, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow for whichever.
A double whammy. We'll be in Microsoft and we'll be at Bethesda. And those should go up probably a little later than this one went up, just because I do have to edit these. But for the most part, they should be up by the end of tomorrow.
Crossing some fingers and toes and stuff. So
for GTAP, I'm Mac.
I'm Kaz.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Peace.
Antagonist.